Welcome back to Chokitable Media. Do you know the story of Rajapaksas in Sri Lanka? Rajapaksas, this family ruled Sri Lanka around 2022. This family held on to the position of power in Sri Lanka for a very long time. And as I can see, I can count about 10 members of Rajapaksas that have stayed in the position of power. So the question remains that is it actually right that when you become the president of a country or you hold a position in an organization that you have to recruit the members of your family to come and be or hold position in your administration? Morally, is it right? And officially, do you think it's acceptable as well? Because you are the only one being elected into an office. The members of your family know. Even if they have to, or shall I say, if they are qualified to hold those positions, what will the optics be for those people watching you guys? Because you guys are actually not the only family in the country or the family in the organization. So let's assume everybody just brings their family completely into an organization. What do you think the organization is going to look like? And what do you think people will be saying, despite that those people are actually qualified to be in that position? This question of bringing your family or your family is generating a lot of controversy and discussion online, and I would like you to contribute into it as well. And this photo also, the one you are about to watch or the one you have on your screen, is also from India. You remember the Gandhi family also from India. And I think similar thing also happened in Pakistan sometimes ago. So it is not the first time that we see uh, a government stuffing themselves up with the members of their family, and that is what we see here that is happening in Tanzania to Mrs. Hassan Suluhu family. So, and that is exactly what I want you to see. So, in Tanzania, Mrs. Samia Suluhu Hassan is actually doing the same thing that we are talking about, and that is what has made this discussion to go viral. Mrs. Hassan Suluhu Samia. Mrs. Samia Suluhu Hassan has been accused of bringing a lot of people into a new formed government. We all remember the controversies surrounding the election of Mrs. Suluhu, the one that got her into the office. Mrs. Suluhu right here now has been accused, and the news was brought about on African Today Media. I think at African Today MG in Tanzania. The first person mentioned in a post that I saw is the finance minister, and it was credited that some finance minister in Tanzania now is a brother-in-law to Mrs. Samia. And secondly, the minister of health in the country is a son-in-law of Mrs. Suluhu Hassan. And the deputy minister of education is the daughter of Mrs. Suluhu. And I will actually show you a short video whereby the daughter of Mrs. Suluhu is being sworn in by her mother. So, but the questions there is that people are asking, people are questioning that is it all right for the optic for Mrs. Suluhu to bring all our family members into the administration? Number 4, special seat. Our MP, special seat. Our daughter also, another daughter of hers is an MP. So, number 5, we have the defense minister also, who happens to be family friend, who was the matchmaker of the family's marriage, the way they put it. Number 6, The Deputy Minister of Works is the niece of Mrs. Suluhu. I'm just bringing this up so that we can start the conversation around or surrounding appointments into government or into governance in Africa, and what the African people used to do, the African leaders, what they used to do when they get to power. I'll give you more comments that I found online. And somebody wrote and he said, government of my family, by my family, and for my family, defining what we used to call democracy, government of the people, for the people, and by the people. But it is for the family, by the family, and my family, according to these. So Sanjay also wrote, he said, you have not seen Sri Lanka till July 9th, 2022. No one can beat Rajapaksa's, but it looks like Samia Suluhu Hassan almost did this. Check my pin on the Twitter thread. That is what this Sri Lankan woman wrote on our post. So, Ezelmo also wrote, he said, this is what happened when you put women in position of power. That's another discussion entirely. I will never forget the story of Patricia Ete. Do you know Patricia Ete? Patricia Ete happens to be an MP also in Nigeria, or a leader of a one-time leader of House of Representative in Nigeria. So she enthroned a competence, not a compensation. Governance isn't a family business, but it's a call to serve. That's what this man wrote here. So then Bob 85 wrote, he said, do they not have qualification to hold those offices? Should they look for a job in Kenya or Uganda simply for being a relative to the president? Thank you, Miss President. All of us who will do exactly the same. Sister, brothers, uncle, and that is that, winking. So let me just leave this video short. And I want you to contribute. I want you to subscribe. I want you to share it as well. Let us start a robust conversation around putting your family member or your family members or stuff, putting them in a position when you become something, or you become the leader of a country, or you become the leader of the organization. And I've had also in Nigeria whereby, a minister at the time was saying, do you want me to give my enemies the land? When you said, I'm taking off lands from the people, withdrawing land from people the land was previously allocated to. And the question came up when it was asked, is it right for him to keep revoking the land of people and giving the land back to some other people? And they said, yeah, there's nothing wrong, because he was accused that he's giving the land recovered from the previous owner to his friends. And they said, yeah, what can I do? Do you want me to give the land back to my?
Thank you for watching. If you're new to this channel, consider subscribing so you won't miss out any of our latest video.